Hey y'all know I'm like I got caught up on cooking, y'all. I'm trying to finish this dinner for my husband. Anyway, y'all, come on in here. Come on, I'm here. How you doing, kid? You welcome to the Biggie Figgy Palace. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all know I had to do jitsu today, and then I had to go I had to take my son to jujitsu. I worked today. I couldn't go live earlier because I was homeschooling, and on top of homeschooling and making sure my son finished his homework, I had to do some Dr. A's work with him to make sure that we're reading a book. I'm going to tell y'all what book he's reading right now, and just in case you all want to share with y'all children, it's called the Introduction to Robotics. Okay, that's a book that we're reading right now, and then we're doing three-digit math problems. He's struggling a little bit on the adding addition three because of the he understands about carrying, y'all, but when it comes to that third number, he sometimes forgets to put the number of the number there. He don't show his work, so we're trying to today. They introduced it this week. He just got the two-digit down. Now he's working on three-digit, y'all. So we going through it. You hear me? But he'll get it slowly but surely. But anyway, so I had to just kind of work with him on that. Anyway, let's start the show.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, push me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Oh yeah, I'm watching. Y'all know I got simple. Here we go, y'all.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Oh, hey, I'm making mashed potatoes, but they a little lumpy. But I mean, it's what it is. I mean, I'm not doing it blender wise. I'm doing this by hand, y'all. I mean, they don't taste lumpy, they just look lumpy. I'm doing this by hand, child. But what happened was, let me tell y'all what happened. I cut up these potatoes, right? I said, well, let me cut up these potatoes. How you doing, King? Welcome to Big Figgy Palace again, girl. So anyway, I cut up these potatoes, y'all. And I boiled them, on the stove. And then they got really, really soft. I like boiled them probably like I cut them up real fine, okay? So it didn't take long. It took less than an hour, okay? Because I cut them up real fine, okay? And so then what I did from there was I was like, well, shoot, I'm done, right? I put them on the skillet, and I was, going to wind up, sauteing them, you know what I mean? And then I was like, dang, these are really soft. And I left them on a skillet for a little bit. I said, I'm going to just make mashed potatoes. So I got the skillet. I got the same skillet. I just put some almond butter milk, coconut milk in them, and then I put a little butter, vegan butter. And I put a little vegan cheese on there. And I was just like, look, I'm just going to mash these together. I mean, it was so soft. It just looks lumpy, but it's really soft. I promise. Anyway, so I love mashed potatoes. That's what happened. That wasn't my intentions, but I'm like, well, they look really good. I mean, I did cut them up kind of fine. If I was going to saute them, I probably shouldn't have left them on the stove so long. Left them cooking for so long. But, I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, welcome to the Mickey Figgy Palace. Of course, I'm Dr. A. And I think that we're going to start off today's show with talking about jazz, but we're not going to be live here for a long period of time because I have to get my son ready for bed, and I want to wash these little dishes. So the ultimate goal is to uh be done. I got to be off for her by 9 o'clock. Okay, so we got it before 9 o'clock now. All right. Anyway, this is my dinner's already made. My son already ate dinner. This is going to be for my husband. I'm making my husband mashed potatoes. I guess tomorrow, I'll save some for my son. I'll save him some, so he'll have some too. I tasted them and they taste pretty good though, y'all. I just kind of ate them off the little spatula. Yeah, girl, and I got a spatula. Y'all, I didn't even use a spoon, y'all. I used a spatula and I was just mashing them over with the spatula. I said, well, oh well, child. Anyway, let's start off the show. We're gonna go ahead and talk about. I'm looking for a top for this food. Here we go. I got the top, y'all. Let's go ahead and throw Jasmine on her. Y'all ready? Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Of course, I'm Dr. A, and I am on here. I'm literally inside of the Crystal Palace. Okay. Welcome to the Mickey Twicky Palace. Y'all wanna know what I made today? I made a salad. I made couscous. And I had like a broccoli, corn, spinach, like I'm creating my own little vegetable melody. I created it myself. String beans with the other bean type of beans, like those little beans, like the string bean, the different type of string beans, the different green beans. I made some string beans and some green beans. It's the difference. And I cut some onions up in there, some peppers. What else did I have in there? I shucked the corn. I put something else in there. I don't remember. Anyway, so I made that, and then I did I made these vegan buffalo things. I put in the oven. I put them in the food processor, and then I used the oven and put it in the oven, y'all. And just put in the oven, put it on 350. Y'all know black people always put everything on 350. I don't know what that's about, child, but that's what we do over here. And I just, put that, and made that into vegan nuggets, okay, y'all. And then I'm putting this in the refrigerator, y'all. I'm putting the last bit of this so my son can have this tomorrow. I'm gonna just warm it up. He can eat this tomorrow. It'll go whatever I make tomorrow. I ain't gonna. At least I have this out the way, and then I'll just put some vegetables with it. It's already. Just all I gotta do is heat it up. Anyway, so and then I made like these little dinner roll thingies. Really good. And that's pretty much all I made for dinner. And then I didn't give my husband couscous because I had that earlier because he had that earlier for when he first came home. So I was like, I'm gonna switch it up. The only thing I changed was I added more. First it was just string beans, right? But for his dinner for tonight, he sleep right now. But for his dinner for tonight, y'all, I'm doing like I said, the mashed potatoes, and I got like the little vegetables. And see, I already had that string beans earlier, so I just added to it. I just added those vegetables I was telling you about. I just made my own little melody because I put it in the refrigerator, and when he got home, all he had to do was warm it up, y'all. Because I try to get that together. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but I'm country. I don't apologize. I'm a country girl, okay? I'm country, Midwestern-ish, okay? Uh-huh. Okay. Anyway, ooh, the potatoes is good. All right, y'all, that's it. All right, that's my 1 meal a day, okay? All right, y'all ready? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off today's show. We're going to basically make sure you come inside the crystal bar, take your shoes off, leave them by the doorstep at the crystal bar, grab your crystal, grab your libations. Over here, we honor our ancestors. And I got a dish full of sink. I'm not cutting this camera on because I got a dish full of sink that I got to wash. But like I said, I gotta let one of the pots soak. So I'm not cutting this camera on, child. I'm not going to do that because I listen. I'm not Jasmine them. They show you all of their stuff. No, I'm not showing you that. I don't show you no crazy stuff. At least I try not to, okay? Anyway, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the video. Anyway, as soon as you come into the crystal ball, grab your libations over here. We got our ancestors. Step into the West Good Side. 3 ways to become a crystals other than like, share, and subscribing. That's definitely a good way to start off your journey here as a crystal. And believe you me, it's a damn journey. Because some days y'all going to be mad at me, and some days y'all going to love the hell out of me. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's what y'all do. What? It's really good, y'all. I promise. But how hard is it to make homemade mashed potatoes? It's not hard at all, right? It's not hard. That's the easiest thing to make, ain't it? That's the first thing that your mama teach you how to make, ain't it? Anyway, um, one way to become a crystal, all you have to do is do what? Like, share, and subscribe. And type in the chat. We call that what? We call that the what? We call that the second way is the boom 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 jingling jingling. Y'all know where that's from. Live, 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 live. Lord, tell me, why did I get live? Anyway, third way. And that would just be you hanging out, right? The third way is after the show. There's an after party, and after the show, there's a hotel lobby. And girl, please, I'm 51, girl. I'm going to bed. You hear me? Ain't no party like that. A Red Bull. You don't have to do some Red Bull or something, but that's cocaine in the can. I ain't doing no Red Bull. I'm just playing, y'all. But I'm just saying, Anyway. So all you gotta do is do that. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Hear me out. And so after we do that, like I said, our house gang up in this thing, okay? Y'all gonna talk to me while we get these dishes washed. Cause I gotta wash these dishes. Cause girl, I ain't finna lay down my house. I ain't finna lay down no dishes in the sink. Now that's a no-no, man. That's a no-no, sis. Don't lay down with your dishes in the sink now. I know we be getting tired. If you got a dishwasher, there's no excuse. And I got a dishwasher, so I can't do it. I couldn't do it if I didn't have a dishwasher. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about Jazzy life tonight, y'all. Okay, where's Jasmine? This won't happen again, boo. Okay, so I did take the liberty to watch some of the video, and I just want to show you a couple of points. So right here, I thought this was strange. Okay, so
7.
So I'm gonna fast forward this because this is only 14 minutes. One of the things she was talking about in this video, y'all, how she starts off this video, she's trying to tell Kaylin feels the ways because she has to switch because she's been redistricted. Her and Chrissy be killing me with these with these re stuff. RE. Everything is RE. Girls, get out of here. They are weird. Them some weird chicks. Bitch, you just had to take your child had to go to a new school. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It ain't no read this or read that. It's just your child had to go. Your child got put out the district because she no longer qualifies for that particular district because you guys moved. I mean, what? Am I tripping? Just call it that. But it's understandable that she feels a different way because of change. So what you have to do, Jasmine, dum-dum, is teach your children about change. Stuff changes. Things change. Things will change. I mean, you should have probably told us. See, we learned about changes when we were younger. We learned about changes because they had music like seasons change, people change. I'd rather feel tomorrow than I have you here today. Feelings change, people change. That's what happens, Jasmine. People change, feelings change. So you have to teach her about change, people, and seasons change songs, girl. Stevie Wonder got a song too about seasons change. So does Korean Ray Bailey. That's one of my favorite orders. And she got a nice song about seasons change, okay? So just teach her about season changing. People change. And you have to get her used to changes in relationships. I mean, she ought to be used to moving, Jasmine. Don't act like you ain't never moved before. You didn't move like a gazillion times. That girl has been old enough to see you change. She's old enough to see men come in and out of your life. So she is used to change. Trust me, you just have to tell her what it is. Okay, and that's all good. You know what I'm saying? Once you get her to understand that season change, people change, and that's what happens. That's the whole scheme of things, okay? And like you said, it's gonna be okay. But the point is, and that's understandable. That's not knocking the little girl because she's still a little girl. You know what I'm saying? But Jasmine, my thing is, don't keep talking about this shit to us. We done heard you the first time. Don't bring it up no more. We are over it, okay? We understand. We have all been there at some point in time as children where we had to go to a different school because we graduated or maybe things happen, you know. So we understand. Trust me, we all understand at our tender age up here, as you call us, the grandmas. And I am a grandma, and I do have children your little bitty age, your children's age. I have a daughter your age, close to your age anyway. Not as dumb as you are though, but whatever. Um, so we get it, right? We get it. We get it. We understand. We wrote the book. Please don't keep bringing it up. Let's move on. I can't. I couldn't start. I couldn't stand to listen to it again, y'all. So that's what we're gonna talk about in the beginning. Now, let's talk about the title because I'm not clickbaiting y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Let me see. Did anybody come in here to speak? All right. How you doing, Rose? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. All right. Here she go, y'all.
I was installing my new doorbell. I'm super excited. Thank you so much.
And my thing is now she talked about the doorbell. Somebody sent her damn doorbell. Okay, B. Didn't you have cameras in the doorbell before? Now who has cameras? See, when you buy a camera kit, you must have bought your camera kit off of Marketplace. I mean, dang, everything don't need to be bought off of Marketplace, child. Because not every time you buy something off Marketplace, it don't seem like you get all of the shits, Nick, right? Okay. So with those cameras, if you go through Amazon and buy you a camera, or if you go to Best Buy, or or places like that, or even probably down to Walmart, right? They come with a kit. They come with a camera for the front door. They come with a camera doorbell. Then they come with other cameras inside of their house. You can get different value packs. You can get some like maybe 3 cameras. Sometimes you can get 4 cameras. Some kids may come with 2 doorbells, one for the front door, one for the back door. Either way, it does seem like that you bought. It seems like you did not buy or get all the things you're supposed to have got. And secondly, why does people have to keep buying you cameras? That's your own security for your own family, ma'am. Next, you'll be having somebody buy you a pow pow. And you know you got to get that in your name, girl, because it's illegal. Okay? Or somebody in the household with that name, okay? Hopefully you ain't going to try to get nothing. I'm just playing. I was going to say something in legend name. I'm just saying, Jasmine. That don't make no sense, girl. Why people gotta buy you all the way down? Next, people will be buying you underwear. They probably already do. You probably got sense enough. They probably told you not to tell nobody. Okay, but yeah, remember all that stuff. She just bought her a whole bunch of workout clothes. Jasmine, maybe you should have bought you some instead of buying all them workout clothes. Maybe you should have just bought you 2 pairs since you gotta wash and dry at home. And you wash every day anyway, why didn't you buy like 2 pairs? And them 2 pairs of workout outfits, you'd have been good for a whole week, Jasmine. Because apparently, if other people got to furnish your house and the things that you so-called need, I kind of question, wonder, and look in the heart of your eyes and ask you why do everybody have to buy you everything? Just saying. Not hating, just saying. But let's continue. So she talked about the dang on doorbell. We offer that. She talks about cake.
Okay, look, it's Sunday and kids go back to school. I need to figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. I'm actually going to edit my part 1 of my registry haul, my housewarming registry.
Okay. okay, is she gonna talk about her registry hall? We're not gonna
You want
deal with
something
the
that's fully
registry hall.
integrated, talks to each other, and learns as it goes. And that's the beauty of Gemini for Google Workspace.
It is lame at this point. We don't care, Jasmine. If those stupid people want to buy you underwear, drawers, or whatever else, go ahead. I guess she's trying to. Here is everything that is available. I guess she's trying to show y'all everything that is available on her registry now. Okay, Jasmine.
We truly grateful and truly thankful for everything that everyone does.
Jasmine, I know one. I'm gonna tell you something. One good way you can show your people that you're grateful. One is a giveaway. Two is not having them to buy stuff all the time, and maybe keeping some of the things that they have bought you originally instead of messing it up or breaking it. You know what I mean? That's another way, because my mother used to always tell me, although my parents could afford to spoil me, they still was the type of people that if I throw or leave something on the floor, they would say, well, hey, you don't appreciate it. Why? I was like, yes, I do. Well, you apparently don't. The fact that you leave it on the floor says you don't appreciate it. So it can get broken, right? So, Jasmine, if y'all stop, you and them children wouldn't break everything, wasn't so destructive, that'll be one way of showing somebody that you appreciate something by not breaking it. That means reusing it. Why you want to talk about rehousing? Rehousing and moving or whatever you said. Uh, you understand that you can actually reuse. You could have reused that couch. You could have well, she probably should have thrown that couch away. I take that back. She's used that couch long enough. Okay. But them children just got those beds. Why the children don't have the same beds? Okay? Why did you have to get everything brand new? Why did everybody have to buy you everything brand new? That made no entire sense at all. When you want to show people you appreciate them, you use what they give you. And you don't break them. Because what you're saying to your people is that, well, y'all gonna buy me a new one anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's exactly what you are saying. And they are so gullible to keep buying you stuff that you and your children just gonna break anyway. Just saying. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Okay? Let's go.
Coffee because it's, like I said, it's early and I still gotta edit. So welcome to the vlog, you guys. The twins and Amaya are up. Legend woke up, but then he went back to he woke up with his blanket and he went back to sleep. Killing still asleep. It's Sunday, but little that they know, they go back to school tomorrow. And actually, Kaylin starts her new school tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna take her. I think me, her dad, and Hannah are gonna meet at the new school tomorrow because she's super nervous, y'all. They automatically withdraw.
This does not have to be a family thing. Why does Anna or Maya, whatever her name, what's her name? Hannah Bell. Why does Hannah Bell have to take off for Caitlin to get reintroduced to school? You never did that for any of the other children. I mean, you know how many times that Jasmine has moved. Let's look at, somebody should do a video. Jasmine has moved multitude of times where children had to go to brand new schools since the beginning of time. When they moved into this new house, when she got with Chris, when Chris said he didn't want to stay in the Roaches no more, she moved to a different district, right? They redistricted her. I couldn't think of the word. They redistricted her a second ago, right? Or she had to move to a different district. So we already know that, Jasmine, this is a common occurrence. Do you do that for the other children? I'm just saying, Jasmine, you gotta stop showing favoritism with these children. Why does Hannah Bell have to take off because she's so worried about you trying to slide your little butt on your little behind on Philip's tail or something? Well, I wouldn't be taking off from my job. So y'all can deal with this child. That is not Hannah Bell's daughter. That's not her stepdaughter. That's not her. That's nothing. She's not even a bonus mom. She's doing the benefits She's giving Philip the benefits, but he's not giving her the ring. Because are they married? Are they engaged? She didn't say Hannah, Philip's fiance. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm scraping pots. Okay? All right? Which is why I let it soak, because I ain't have to do nothing but just like pull it out. Okay? I'm just saying that ain't what she had to do. So I don't understand why you women, why some of you women get these men all these benefits and they not marrying your tail. You're not even a fiance. You don't even have a title.
Like I said, it was
Okay. That's what I thought was funny. Look at this dog. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Notice none of the stuff, she's been here for quite some time. None of the stuff has been put up. It's like, put this shiggity up. Okay, so she lets the dog out. Look at her. Look at this. She lets the dog out and the dog goes where? Outside. What does he go outside to do? Use the bathroom. So you mean to tell me, heifer, that then you don't potty train this dog, but you can't potty train any of your other children. She's never trained none of these children. And I apologize if I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. I'm in the kitchen, so the laptop is on one side and I'm on the other side, okay? And so I have to go gadget my arms to click on the click. It's in between the washing machine and the dishwasher because I don't want to get it wet. You understand? And I know do I want to drop it, okay? Because I just got it out the shop, okay? So we see this. And I just thought to myself, I said, I need to go live and talk to my crystals because this is utterly ridiculous. But let's continue. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. Okay? How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. It's a struggle, and doing without makes you appreciate it exactly. How you doing, Ebony? How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace up in here. So that's what I thought was really strange beans. So she's gonna play some music. Y'all know doggone well. She got that signed coffee sign up. You know, she got them dishes put away. This is not even dishes. These are coffee cups. So I guess everybody got their food stamps. Her and Olivia got them food stamps. The refrigerator has food. Again, we cram to understand over here why Jasmine always have to show you the back of the crack of her flat back. She has a flat back. It's not cute. It's not, you know what I mean? When you have a shape maybe, or I don't know. I don't understand why she always shows y'all her back to kids. Well, her back. I didn't say her butt. We say her back. We don't call it for those that are new, that are coming over here, that are coming new to this channel. Thank you. And for those that have been on this channel since I started trying to get monetized and getting monetized, I appreciate you too. But if you haven't been over here quite some time, and now you're back, what we're going to notice over here, and what we say over here is that Jasmine has a back. We don't call it a butt. It's not a butt. It goes with her back. So it's her what? Her big back. Okay? Let's say it with me, everybody. Everybody, scream. Back. Okay? The back. The back girls is back. Not the fat girls. We said the back girls. The backs. Her and Olivia is always trying to show you something that I guess we got to use our imagination. I guess we got to do Dora or Reading Rainbow, okay? And use our imagination to see what she has to offer here, which is nothing. We got to use our imagination and create her a butt. Because obviously, guess what? She don't have one. And I'm just going to say, and I know some trolls will say, Doctor, hey, why are you looking at her butt anyway? Well, I can't help it. It's right in the screen. She's showing it out. So she's showing it on the screen. We're going to talk about it. She don't want to show it. Stop bending over. Stop putting the camera up the crack of your tail. I'm just saying. Well, let's continue. We're going to run through this video. Then we're gonna have a bit of a discussion. We probably have a time for a little discussion. Here she go with this whipped cream. Now, you know she said she's trying to lose weight. Look at all this creamer and whipped cream. Is that whipped cream or creamer? That's creamer. Look at all that creamer she put in that coffee. Well, she don't even, she don't even have her regular coffee. What happened to her Keurig machine? Remember, she had a Keurig machine. She had to sell that to a marketplace. God, I hope none of y'all bought it off of marketplace, but y'all know doggone what. Or she just wants y'all to buy her a new Keurig machine. Oh, she threw it away, or she gave it away to her mama. That's what she usually does, y'all. When y'all buy her something, and she ready for something new, she'll give it to her mother. And then what she wants y'all to do, for all y'all Jasmine supporters that don't have no sense, um, she give it away to her mama or Keyshawn. And then what she does is says she don't have one, so y'all can buy her a new one. Hello? Am I right or am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, here's this little girl. Okay, I don't know if they playing music. Give me a second here. Let me wipe my hands off, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta dry my hands off. I can't put my white hands on the computer. Okay, give me a second. I feel like I'm yelling. Okay, let me wipe off my hands. There we go. Okay, okay. All right, so we're gonna cut this
I think
up
Aiden's gonna come over here.
again with his shirt off. I don't know what her obsession is with the little boy coming out here showing everybody his bird chest. I don't know what it is, and I'm telling you, them children look malnourished. I've never saw children look malnourished like that unless they sick. Now, if the little girl has iron deficiency or something, then okay, that's understandable. But there are things to help with that. Jasmine, you need to get this girl in to see a doctor so you can find out some supplements that maybe the doctor can prescribe you for her. Because if she probably doesn't, she might be one of them children too. If she has autism, a lot of autistic children don't eat certain things because they don't like the texture of things. Okay, and because they don't want the texture of things, then you have to find things. Even if you cook it every day, even if they decide if they find one vegetable, listen, if they find one vegetable they like, make it for them every day. If they find one uh fruit that they like, if they only have one fruit that they like or two, give it all, give it to them every day. You know what I'm just saying? Okay, okay, all right. But we know Aiden will eat his tail. Aiden will eat until his birds on his back. Jasmine, can you do me a favor? Don't do me a favor. Do your children a favor and stop showing Aiden without his shirt off. I know I know a lot of people in Texas and everybody I know in Texas. That's a man. They sons walk around with their shirt off, and I tell them the same thing. I say, sir, if I'm there, I say I'm a lady, and I don't want to see your son. I don't care if he's a baby, but I would prefer not to see your son with his shirt off like that. I'm sorry, or I'm going to leave. I've been in situations like that where I went up to my house and they child had their shirt off. I said, "What?" It was open up like that. I'm like, that's not okay. I don't have nobody over here with my child's chest out. He don't have his. He don't walk around with his shirt off unless he's gonna get in the shower. And then even then, we be like, get your butt in that shower. Okay, that's something that we do. All right, wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to wash this little fish. But either way, this struggle, Jasmine be making these struggle meals. And she gets food stamps. Jasmine probably get more food stamps than a lot of us spend in grocery money by choice. By choice, y'all. And by her having that, what else are you doing with the food stamps, girl? How come you don't have enough food? Why you always struggling with food? And why don't you ever buy things that you can use for more than a couple of days? You know, we got to tell you how to grocery shop. We got to tell you how to rear your children. We got to tell you how to comb your hair, how to brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your tail. We got to tell you how to clean up your house. We have to motivate you to do everything. Jasmine, I don't even know why you decided, girl, why did you do YouTube? I'm
I'm the queen, yay.
just her in these drawers. Girl, Lord. Okay, I'm not gonna knock nobody because I have an unconventional way for my drawers in my room. My son has a plastic set because he's 8 years old, y'all. And you know why? Because I would rather wipe it off because those are easy to maintain. And he's done really good with them. And you can keep going every year. Now you can add to it. But I just thought it was better. I told y'all I don't like wood. The wood I like wood. I love wood, but they don't have the real wood that I want. Only way I'm gonna find a nice wood dress if I go get a used one. I've gone to every store that I have gone to, known the man, and those are cheap wood dresses. I don't care how expensive. I done seen some for 12,000, and they were still cheap looking. Okay, well let's continue. All right, we'll cut it up right here.
That's different.
Okay, she got this dead blasting music playing, and she doing that so we don't react. Okay, again, the table dirty. Remember, she's a content creator. This is not just
That's
her.
all.
She's doing a presentation for you guys, which she is. I could have sworn this is what it is. This is a presentation for us to look at the nice set. These good people, these should I say good or ill-informed? I don't know. Maybe good ill-informed people bought her slow traveling self these furnitures, and if she's doing a presentation, this is not a proper presentation. At least take some glass cleaner, or you can use vinegar and just spray it down. Spray it down and let it look like something. That's all, Jasmine. What is so hard about that, child? You make things so hard. You are content creators. She got that back. Y'all don't know what it's like to have a content creator. It's a content creator. Well, one thing, I'm not a content creator. But one thing I do know about being a content creator is that you should always try to have a clean house. Or it should be halfway clean and then you clean the rest up. Like the impertinent stuff supposed to be off the floor. You're supposed to mop your floor before you mop your floor. I'm just saying, and socks being on the dresser. I mean, girl, you know you got those babies in there. Why would you get a glass set? Do you know that children can break that and hurt themselves, child? This is the most dumbest idea for her to have done. It ain't like you on somebody's house. And my daughter, if you look at her nose, she jumped. She was 2 years old. She was about to get like two, and she jumped. We was at my mama's house, and she jumped her little big head self down on the table and hurt her nose. And she still got that. And she's like 30-something years old, and still got that mark on her nose to this day. Ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. And my mom was like, you know how many times? And then my cousin did it. My auntie's son did it. And my mother had to replace it. Nobody gave her nothing on that, but that's a whole nother conversation. Okay, because she fussed about that. She was like, and they broke my table. I said, the little boy hurt himself. She's like, yeah, but they should have replaced my table. I'm just saying. So we gotta keep it real. Okay? Jasmine, you know how your children are. Why would you get a glass table in the living room when you know that they be in that living room like that? That's how they play. That's how they entertain. Legendary, what's his name? Philip's son could swing Legendary down and crack his head on that table. We know how your children are, okay? We're not gonna play this game. We're not gonna act brand new with your children. We've been here, Jasmine. We've been watching your children. We know your children better than you know them. Let's be honest, okay? And I'm gonna go back and read your comments. Let me just get through this video.
Damn. All right, so I literally been doing laundry, the kids' clothes all day. So my living room kind of put back together, sort of, kind of. I actually need to put this table together. I don't feel like it, but I'm going to because my kids need a table to eat at tonight. So I'm about to knock.
Let me ask you this question, Jasmine. You just moved. Why do you have so much laundry that you gotta do? Shouldn't a lot of that laundry been done before? I'm just asking. Is it because they was over Philip's house? Is that why you gotta do laundry? I mean, I wouldn't. I'm just saying if they over there half and they're over with you half, so nobody, so Philip can't do the laundry, so you gotta do laundry and take him food stamps over there, take him the food stamp card, girl. So your food stamp is card. I'm gonna assume here because I know Asia's back in town now. So I'm just guessing that your food stamp card is basically feeding Hannah, Phillip, and Asia children. I wonder, does the government know that you're housing two families for with these foods? So I'm just asking. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. I promise you, I'm not. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm saying out my mouth. I'm not gonna tell. I'm just asking you. I just think that's utterly ridiculous. Don't Philip and Hannah have a job? Why are you providing food stamps that's supposed to be used with the government for the benefits of your children? Just asking. Don't know. Don't know if it's true, y'all. Don't know. This heard on the word on the curve is that she is. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Okay. So don't y'all bring y'all little funny looking selves, Jasmine folks. Don't bring your little funny selves on my channel and start asking me and saying dumb stuff to me. Cause I'm gonna let you have it. Okay. I'm gonna let you have it, child. Children of the corn. Let's continue.
Knock this out.
Okay, Jasmine. I'm so glad. At least you pulling your pants up, girl. At least you pulling them that third bridges up, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm almost done washing these dishes. We almost done with this video, but let's continue. Okay, so let's speed this up a little bit because all this helper is gonna do is put together a table that we saw in the other videos. She's putting together this table. Did I watch this video this part? No, I did not. This is at me actually watching with y'all. I just want to say time, money, energy, and love and respect to watch this before some of this before we started watching it. Okay, let's continue. All right. I hope everybody had a good dinner. Okay, let me read y'all comments. Okay, how you doing, Zoe? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. My husband doesn't go without his shirt. Exactly. It's too bad that they don't like hot sauce. Okay, looks like she's fixing another cup of coffee for the 100 million thousand time. Yes, that is correct. Okay, what you say? If Ava was my daughter, I would full blood work, urine, etc., and find out. Jazz over seasons her food. I think Ava likes plain food, girl. Yeah, because it'd be too hot. Shoot. Okay, she's talking. Let's go back here, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this this struggle tacos child. Woo, girl. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing about her. I think those socks were matching, but nowadays it doesn't matter whether it's matching or not. They don't wear matching socks. My son does because I require that. But a lot of teenagers, because Jasmine's a teenager. I don't know what the hell this slop is, but it looks like slop. And it's on that greasy a stove. Thing. I think she should at least wiped it off before she put that on there. I know she cooked it, but it was just kind of grease. You don't put a lot of grease. I know a lot of restaurants do that, but that's a lot of grease. I don't like greasy foods like that. Where if one thing, if you done fried some, if I done fried my vegan, little food on there, I don't want to turn around and use the same thing without wiping it down and taking that grease off of there. I'm just saying, y'all. But that's just me. Don't listen to me. Go ahead and enjoy your grease, your heart attack, your high blood pressure, your stroke level cooking. Okay, not a problem. All right, get it where it's good, girl. Get it. Get it while it's good. Get it while it's good. All that cholesterol cheese, girl. She used more cheese than no vegetables on there. Not one iota of veggies on that plate. I'm just saying, you could at least get it. You could, Jasmine, start hiding the vegetables. Well, let me not talk to you. Maybe some of your people will listen. But do y'all even the ones that follow Jasmine? Do y'all give y'all children vegetables? Everybody that follows Jasmine, I'm just curious because you barely see her with vegetables. And when the children get, you see her eating vegetables. Only time you see them eat vegetables was when it's hooked up to a neck bone. But hey, okay, child, look at all that grease on there, child. She put more grease on there than a thicker than a
It's
snip.
a little down about the fact that people are doing the most on my registry, and it's just like, let me just live my life at this point. Like, I'm not bothering nobody. I wanted to read this book to Legend, but he's asleep.
Or your mom, you know, Jed, little girl, Kaylin, why you worried about? Let me tell you something. You are young. You are still young. You need to stay in a child's place. Number one. Number two, if your mama would stop begging people and work hard like the rest of us do, then you won't have to worry about, having to beg people to put stuff on your registry. Okay? So maybe when you get older, you can get you a job and show your mama how it show your mama that you have to work hard for a living, just like your I don't know, I can't say your dad works hard for a living because obviously he's still up to his same routine allegedly. Well, I don't know. Well, he choking out chicks, okay? So I don't know if they're still involving him imping or what. Uh, you know, according to the according to the court records, he's choking out chicks, but whatever. But we know Hannah has a job allegedly. So by Hannah having a job, you need to go ahead and tell your mama to get a job that she got her mama, that she got your grandmother fired from because Jasmine Cheryl trying to save Jasmine instead of letting Jasmine feel the raptor. Because you know what? Chris would have left a long time ago if you hadn't been trying to save Jasmine, and maybe she wouldn't have had legendary, and maybe Jasmine could have been able to afford some school clothes for these children for this year rather than begging. Okay? And I'm not saying that she shouldn't have a legendary. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that things may have been a little bit differently. She wouldn't have to beg people to make stuff happen that, asking people to do something that you should do for yourself. Let's talk about self-determination. That is the key word for today. Let's say it together. Say it with me over here at the Crystal Palace. Self-determination. That means I'm gonna do it in a way that will make sense to anybody that follows Jasmine that comes over here that may not understand. Self-determination, that means do it your damn self. That's that means do it your damn self. That means do not wait on someone to do something that you should do yourself anyway. That's what school of thought I came from, okay? I came from the school of thought of doing stuff yourself. My father did not beg people to come and give him money to make things happen. Nor am I going to allow my children to beg me to make stuff happen. Now it's one thing to give a helping hand at times, a help up, but I don't do handouts. Okay? Now if you get into a house fire, if you have some issues, some complicated problems, then we'll talk about it. But if you're just moving and your ass was dumb enough, just like ants, just like what ants do and what beavers do, what they do is sacrifice their time. They store up food, and bears do too, and they hibernate. They store up food before the winter. So all year round, they store enough food up for their people to eat. And by the time winter comes around, because it's cold, they have enough. So Jasmine, you knew you was moving. You should have stored up enough stuff for when you move, you already had it, child. But it's just women just like you that make that people do YouTube videos for, and they always criticizing black women. And it's not because of us black women here at the Crystal Palace, but it's because of you, Jasmine. You are the reason why the black race is in the situation. People like you, Jasmine. I can't just blame you, but I'm gonna blame you. You're the reason that the black race is in the condition that it's in because of your mentality. And you are a representative of a bum. And this is what happens. We're not talking about people who are homeless on the street that that actually was trying to work and they lost their job. These are people that has happened to people. We're not going to knock those people because those people have it bad. Okay? We're talking about you. We're talking about how you constantly use people instead of doing things. What? This self determination. Instead of you applying self determination to make your situation better. You know, you should read. I'm gonna tell you what books to read, Jasmine. You need to read as I'm gonna give you 3 books to read. One is called As a Man Thinketh. As a Woman Thinketh, sorry. Well, it may apply in her case. But whatever. Read both As a Man Thinketh and As a Woman Thinketh. I don't know what you're gonna consider yourself at this point, but you need to read that. Then you need to read A Message to the Black Man. And you don't have to be a Muslim to read that book. You don't have to be in the Nation of Islam to read that book. But I think it would be a good book for you to read because it will help you to understand why you need to do stuff by your damn self. And then you need to read How to Eat to Live. You need to read, you need to read Whitewashed. Okay? And you need to read by Shahrazad Ali. I'm getting ready to give you some books written by some Muslims. Okay, I do. I have to. I don't know what else to tell you. One book written by Shahrazad Ali, and I don't agree with everything Shahrazad Ali for obvious reasons. For certain reasons, some things she says a lot of good things, but some of the other stuff, I don't agree with her on every aspect of life. Okay, and I don't with anybody. We're not going to agree. Y'all not going to come up in here and agree with every damn thing I say, nor do I expect y'all to. That's ill-informed, okay? But I think that you need some self-determination books that's going to help you to stop depending on other people to do stuff for you that you should do for yourself. You should have some self-pride in yourself. You keep throwing up blackness and using it as a weapon, as opposed to using your blackness, sister. I'm gonna call you sister at this point, okay? Because I'm talking to the black girl in you, okay? Instead of you throwing up your blackness at your own convenience, Olivia, you're not black. We're gonna stop playing these games. It's not because I don't think biracials don't have half black. I just don't think when you act like the way that you act, Olivia, I'm going to treat you as such. You understand? Okay. So, Jasmine, you have a habit of throwing up your blackness when it suits and convenience you. When you feel like somebody is picking on you and they happen to be black, then you throw up the black card. Okay? So, you need to stop using being black as a weapon. Just because something is ghetto does not make it black, okay? Because not all black people are ghetto. That is a misconception. That is a misconception. That is not true. And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And I rebuke that in all the ancestors who have allowed me to stand on their name. And who have connected me to and made me into the energy and the being that I am. Okay? So I'm going to need you to cut that out. And a part of being black is also not being lazy. By nature, black people are not lazy. I know it's something that you probably didn't know this. Some of y'all white folks in here probably did not know that. Black people are not lazy. That is a misconception. Black women are not bad mothers. That is a misconception. Okay? Not every black woman wears a wig and not comb her hair. That is a misconception. A lot of black women who have wigs actually do comb their hair underneath there. Surprisingly. But it's true. They comb their hair. They just put the wig on because they don't want to put chemicals in their hair. A lot of women may have some issues, or they might want to change the color of their hair without changing the color of their hair. because of fear of it breaking out by putting color in it here. Okay, misconception. It checks out. Some women may want to change their hairstyle, the color, the shape, the text, the shortness, the fullness, whatever. That's what most women do that are black. Okay, and they may want to do certain things that they can't do to their regular hair that they want to do with the wig. So they will put the wig on. Okay, we're not all like Jasmine. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me out, please? Okay, Jasmine. Just because you do something, it does not mean it's not necessarily black. It's just you because you are ghetto. Not again. I repeat, everything that is ghetto is not black. It's not a part of black culture. Okay, Jasmine. Not all of us are bad mothers. That's a stereotype. That's not true. Okay, because some bad mothers, white mothers out here, bad Chinese mother, bad Mexican mothers, bad women in general. Not all black women are mean and curse out our children and beat them with broom handles and sticks and bats and belts. Not all of us are like that. Not all of us not have control over our children. That's just Jasmine. Okay? You know, majority of us when our children first turn of the age of 2, by 2, they're potty trained already. Again, not all of us are lazy like Jasmine. Not all of us beg like Jasmine. It's a stereotype, okay? It's a stereotype. We're not all into the same things. Not all of us like dancing and twerking and stuff. I don't really twerk. I twerk for my husband, but I don't twerk like that. Okay? Not all of us twerk. Not all of us like sexy red. Although I'm from St. Louis, not all of us like sexy red, okay? Not all of us don't know how to spell. Sometimes we mess up with spelling, not because we're black, because sometimes we type too fast. In my case, I type too fast. And sometimes I be multitasking, so I might get caught up on doing what I'm doing. Because as you know, I'm an entrepreneur. So I have to remind myself, hey, don't forget to spell check. Hey, don't forget to look at that. Or hey, stuff, mistakes happen. But Jasmine does not know how to spell. Not all black people not know how to spell. Not all black people not have fathers for their children. That is a lot. There's a lot of good black men out here that take care and provide for their children. Not all of us have to put our children on child support. Some of the fathers actually go, hey, I'm going to pay this amount. You're going to pay that up top. Not all men be like, I don't, just because they have a baby by a hood rat, which is Jasmine, they're still willing to take care of their children. Okay? Not all black men are pimps, Philip. Okay? Not every black man get with a good woman and no good. That's a stereotype. That is a stereotype, my loves. That's not true. It's a stereotype. Okay? Not all black women look like men. That's a stereotype. That's a stereotype. Okay? Not all black women. I ain't gonna go there. But let's continue. Again, before I came live, I told y'all the reason why I was late coming live, and I explained to y'all because I had to teach my son. What did I teach him? We're reading. We're reading the book. I told y'all what book we're reading. You can get it for your little kid. It's called Introduction to Robotics. Okay? You can get that, and it's not really a book they're gonna be interested in, but you want them to read it. We want our children to read outside of the norm. It does not have to be comic books and them little bitty books that they get you to read. Them little books that they read in school. No, we're gonna go past that. We're not gonna just be reading those damn books, okay? We're gonna read other books that probably may be adult books. Okay? and he's going to understand what he's reading. I told you he can read, but I want him to understand what he's reading. And we're going through and looking up the words. Hello? And then him telling me what he's reading. Hello? Jasmine. That's what you should have been doing. You should be doing that with those children now, even Caleb. You should get you an adult book and read it to them. Each child read a page, including you. And then you break down what you read. Make them break down what they read. Jasmine, get in this tub. Pick this up out the hallway. Shouldn't have been in the hallway. Hey, shouldn't have been in the hallway. Make sure it's not in the hallway. Get in the tub. Time to go to bed. Okay, it's 9 o'clock.
5 minutes bedtime story. I just wanted to start back reading, But the kids are.
How you starting back reading and you never read? Lies. You're just doing it for social media?
Oh, I told her to put these up and she just threw them in here. The kids are getting ready for bed. I need to come in here and clean my kitchen because look at it. There's stuff everywhere. I cook dinner. Huh? Okay. All right. I gotta make y'all's lunches, but I'm making. Girl.
What was it you just made, Jasmine? Dinner? Or was that another day? Looks like the same. Well, you got the same outfit on.
Okay, well, you're getting a sandwich, just so you know. I'm putting it in a Ziploc bag. So I'm making their lunches, but they're going to their dad's house, so they're going to switch out backpacks, switch out all that stuff for tomorrow. That way, I'll have the chairs tomorrow, okay? That way they can have all their stuff over there, and, they can use it over there, but.
Jasmine, when you get that gas on, just asking.
Yeah, people just don't get it. I discussed a little bit in my last video, I'm grateful for where I'm at because it's way more affordable. It's a life to move here, and
you should have moved somewhere affordable anyway, instead of trying to listen to a man that you was not married to, that did not put a ring on it, that was not paying bills, that should have been accepting you for the dirt bum that you are, right?
I never had gas, so my gas is not on, so I have been using alternate situation. It'd be like that. I still have to pay a whole second deposit. I already paid a deposit, and I paid the rent, but another deposit. So I just want to make sure my kids have a house.
Jasmine, that's a part of life, dear. That's a part of life. If you had money saved, or if you had a secondary income, then you wouldn't have to worry about that. But all of your income is based off YouTube. And don't you get an SSI check for some of the children, or maybe one of the children? So how come you didn't use some of that money to go and get your gas? For the most part, all of your furniture was fully furnished by your subscribers. So I don't understand why you don't have the deposit. You keep on trying to explain it. Explain handling your business. Do for what? Self. This is what we're trying to teach people over here. That's why I gave you some books to read, because it talks about self-determination, aka do for self. You do need to really follow a regimen of doing for yourself. If you do for yourself, people would naturally want to do it because they see you doing your doggone thing. People are doing things for you because they feel sorry for you. It's a difference in a lot of people. When people give me things, it's because they see that I'm doing something. They don't give me things because they feel sorry for me. You understand the difference?
My mind is just like, it's so much going on, and I don't talk to y'all about it. I try not to, because I know people, they will talk about me like, oh, you're broke. I am broke. It took a lot to move, but people don't get it. I'm doing the best I can.
Jasmine, when people move, or just in general, at the first of the month, bills and finances are going to be tight. Usually, if you're paying a whole stream of income, if you're paying like your electric bill, your gas bill, your water bill, your sewage bill, especially in my case, I have two. I have two gas bills. I have two electric bills. I have two water bills. I have two, you know, for me to stay places. We gotta pay this over here. We gotta pay for euphoric energy, right? You know what I mean? In order to hold the space, in order to keep the space. Okay, so if you're gonna think that I'm gonna feel sorry for you, try it again.
And try to make sure we got everything that we need. And I'm trying to.
Are you making sure everything that you got, the children got everything they need when everybody else is doing it for you? How are you able to do that? How are you doing that? You're not ensuring that the children are doing what they're supposed to be. I mean, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because everybody is doing it for you.
Stay prayed up. This camera keep going up because I'm trying to stay prayed up.
Well, if you doing prayed up, you have to practice prayer by work. You have to put a certain percentage in on trying to make things happen. You should at least be doing 80% of things, not 10%, not 5%, not 1%, because that's exactly what you're doing. But you should be doing at least 80% of things and maybe 20% that the ancestors will bless you with. But how can anybody really truly give you something based up off of you doing the dang on thing? People are donating to you because they feel sorry for those children. They're not donating you because they think you're smart. They're not donating you because they think that you're an exceptional woman. They're not donating you because they think that you're really doing a lot. No, they're donating to you because they feel sorry for you, because they know you're a bum, because they know your children would not have anything, because you are pathetic. That's why.
And keep a positive look on things. So, y'all, it just
How are you positive when you have yet to show people that how appreciative you are by keeping the things that they give you in nice condition?
I'm kind of going through it, but all I can sit here and think about is, damn, we got a roof over our head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through it, but at least we got a roof. That's how I'm seeing things. And honestly, like, that's kind of why.
You had a roof before, right? You had a roof before. So I don't think it's that. I don't think you could just say that, that. So were you grateful for the roof that you had before? You know how you show your grateful energy? By doing what you're supposed to do. That's how you show it. That's how people appreciate. That's how people admire you. That's how people love you. That's how people will make things happen. Right? That's what you should do. You should get on your hands and knees and thank everybody that has always continued feeling sorry for you. Because that's exactly what people do. They feel sorry for you. They're not helping you because you're a great person. They're helping you because those children need something, and they know that if they don't do it, you won't do it, and they won't get it.
I just been to myself, focusing on.
Why sometimes you get Philip saying to you that, Jasmine, you don't do anything. That's why Philip say the things that he say to you, because he know you're a bum. He know you're a screw up. Not that he's any better, but whatever.
I'm just trying to make this a happy moment. I can be down, sad, frustrated, but I don't want that to determine my day.
It's not about being sad and frustrated. It's about you getting a type of a job and trying to stop begging people to do something that you should do for yourself. Self-determination. That's what they say. Self-determination. That's why I gave you some books that you could possibly read and get into, or have somebody to read it to you, or maybe try to buy an audio book that tells you, just about any book that talks about motivation, about how you should do stuff by yourself, especially as a Black woman. Like, why do you always beg? That's not, and this is going to be a stereotype, but we're not really beggars like that. Black folks, we're not beggars. We don't beg. We work for ours. And it's like this internet has handicapped so many people that if it wasn't for the internet, if it wasn't for TikTok, if it wasn't for social media, these people would have to swim or sink. And Jasmine, you definitely seem like you need to sink for a little while, so you can either, couple of things, you could either appreciate what you have, or you can go get it by your dang on self, right? Self-determination. That is the key word, y'all. Self-determination.
Around my kids, and I let that overwhelm me at the last place. And I'm like, girl, you got it.
Why are you always overwhelmed, Jasmine? Overwhelmed would be, I don't know. Jasmine, you could not survive in my shoes. You could not. I do more in 1 hour than you do in a whole day. In 1 hour. You couldn't do what I do in an hour.
Hustle your ass off. So I've been posting more. I've been literally hitting.
Hustling. Well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. When we start talking to people about, I don't know, I think the world is weird in some instances. Now, I like social media, but then I don't like social media. I like social media because I see a lot of people who were doing bad do really good. And then I've also seen people who took lemons and made lemonade and a whole lemonade company out of it. And that's beautiful, right? So I'm not gonna knock that. But what I'm saying is the negative drawbacks to the internet is attracting weird, crazy, psychological, sick people. The second, there's a lot of drawbacks, right? And there's a lot of positives, but we're going to address just a couple of them. The other one is the fact that people are lazy now. Social the media has made a lot of people lazy. Has definitely enabled lazy body people, people able bodied people who need to get out there and get them a job to work. That's why a lot of restaurants have closed down because not many people are going out. Or clothing stores or just a lot of companies closed down because they don't have enough employees to work for them because people are on social media as opposed to getting them a job because and so half of these people can't even pass the dang on drug test, and that's white, black, Chinese, Korean. That's a lot of different races.
Up like my sponsorships, and I just been trying to be professional as far as that. Because the more professional you are with your sponsorships, the more money that people are willing.
You're not really professional though. We're talking about you're not even spelling the spot I forgot what word you typed in. I think you said promotion. You spell promotion. We ain't gonna even talk about how you spelled it. I think she spelled it PR. She spelled promotion. She didn't say promotions. She said promotion. Like pro and like it being an emotion. You know what I mean? She can't spell, and she didn't even try to. And that's fine. A lot of people can't spell, right? But you could at least use the tools that you have available, like spell check. Um, so it's things like that. Like, how are you professional when you can't spell, girl? You need a CNI dog, is what you need.
To dish out when it comes to sponsorships because they're more professional, more eye catching. So I've been trying to stay on top of everything, y'all. Like I'm so serious. And it's crazy because I want to work out, y'all. So a lot of y'all been asking me, am I still doing the weight loss shot, which is what is it? Lipo and B12. I'm not doing anymore. Phentermine. I'm currently not doing it, y'all. It is the package itself is $174. That is the least.
Which is why you're crashing, why you're a crash dummy now, because you don't have enough energy to do anything because you stopped taking those phenamines, right? And because the reason why you don't have any money now because you broke, because you're broke because you pay for all those shots as opposed to spending that money necessary. You're not good with money. You need someone to manage your money. I don't know if your mother's any better with managing money. I don't know. So I'm not gonna comment on that. But you need to find someone that's going, or you need maybe the bank to help you to manage your money better than where you manage your money because you need a clothing allowance for your beautiful children. You know what I'm saying? You bought you some clothes. You know what I mean? How come you can't buy them some rather than being everything is sponsored? All the clothes are sponsored, all the you know what I mean? Or either they're sponsored or Philip family is spending all this money on them, and they only can buy so much, which because they have their children they have to support, right? They can only buy so much, Jasmine, because you won't buy a lot of stuff for them. You expect everybody else to do your responsibility. Just like when I get off of this live, and I am about to in a few minutes, I'm gonna start finishing my clothes. Okay, I'm gonna start washing my clothes, finish folding my clothes up and washing them. I'm going to clean my room up, and I'm probably gonna clean up the upstairs bathroom. That's probably what I'm gonna work on today. That's what my goals are. And so what you have to do is manage your time. But because you're at home all day, you can be able to do that. I just cleaned the kitchen up. Okay, so you're at home all day, 24 hours a day. So I don't understand why your house is not. All this stuff should have been put together a long time ago.
On my mind right now. And even though I want to lose another 10 pounds, I'm going to do that naturally. And I've been just fueling my body with healthy.
Why didn't you just do it naturally at first as opposed to spending all that money that you spent on stuff that knowing that you was going to eventually have to move sometime this year? Remember, the landlord kept putting his house on the market, then he was taking off, then he was putting it on the market. You already knew that you couldn't afford it. You couldn't afford it when you was there with Chris because you was paying all the bills anyway. And according to Olivia and yourself, you said that guess what? Y'all didn't have any water.
Your options, and sometimes I will do what I have in kids snacks with them.
And now you don't have gas.
This is just the truth about everything that's going on. Like, I don't know. I guess I just want to come on here and vent and talk to y'all about it, give y'all a look on my life, let people really.
And this is not a diary. This is not dear, dear diary. I want to tell my secrets. I've been a bad, bad girl. You know what I mean? Keep that to yourself.
See what I'm going through. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. And I know y'all probably like, girl, Girl, yes, I know. Okay, I know. But it is what it is. We go through things in life. The only difference between me and a lot of people is I'm posting it on a platform for 64,000 people to see me struggle. 64,000. While you're watching, you
Right. Well, 64,000 people that are possibly reporting you to CPS and other agencies, which probably are going to get some of your benefits lost, like your SSI checks, your food stamps, and God knows whatever else you got going on that's scammy. And the fact that you got your channel in your mother's name. I mean, just a lot of stuff. How many channels you got? You got three, four channels, right? So you mean to tell me out of all them channels and all them checks that you're getting, you can't afford to get your gas on? Okay.
be the person that's actually going through exactly what I'm going through, but
What's the key word? Do for self, self determination.
you don't want to tell nobody. I get it, sis. So let me just say this. Are you okay? Are you getting through it?
Well, I want to know, are you apparently you not okay, girl. You are too close to the camera. You look like Lionel, aka Worf. Worf from Star Trek. That's what you look like. Girl, you don't even need no makeup. All you need to do is go on there and just say, hey, I can play Klingon. Thank you.
You got this. I have so much faith in you. As you're watching me saying, Jasmine, I got faith in you. Got this too. We both got this. So
Jasmine. Well, you can tell them that, but the difference between them and you are is that everybody is feeling sorry for you and everybody's donated all this money to you. People have furnished your whole entire apartment. Well, it used to be house, but now apartment. You threw away all those supporters stuff that they basically donated to you before. And now you have whole brand new decent stuff so far that people have donated to you. So that is the difference. People and they're probably working really hard for theirs. You are a beggar. You're not working very hard. You want people who work 9 to 5s, and you do, by the way, put people who work 9 to 5s down for working 9 to 5s. Because you said they should be doing social media. Well, who's going to work the regular jobs, Jasmine? And you yourself who have a degree, why would you not have, and social media is not paying all what it needs to pay, because if it was paying all what it needs to pay, then you would have enough money to get your gas cut on, you would have enough money to move, you would have had enough money to pay for your furniture, you would have had enough money to buy your children clothes, shoes, socks, the undies, their hair done. Not you doing their hair, but you would have had a professional do their hair, because you didn't part the little girl her right, but that's neither here nor there. Let's continue.
I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and vent to you guys and kind of let y'all know, like, you're not alone. People struggle. People go through things. Life is
Yeah, people struggle, people go through things, but a lot of things that a lot of people go through is because it's self-inflicted, because people don't take the time out to budget themselves the proper way. People don't hustle. People don't try their best to make a orange out, I mean, to make lemons out, to make lemonade out of lemons. That's what a lot of people don't do, because social media in many cases have made a lot of different people what? Lazy. And you're one of those people that I am referring to. A lot of people who do have social media, they have social media and they'll have another job or a career on the side, or business or whatever, but they're doing it. They have multitude of income. I'm not telling you not to do social media. I'm just saying it's not working for you, because if it was working for you, then you would not be on here begging all the damn time. You would not have a registry. How many registries have you done since you've been on this platform? A gazillion. Let me answer. A gazillion.
hard sometimes, but we don't quit. People trying to keep me from posting on my platform.
You can post as much as you want to. We just gonna talk about it. Nobody's stopping you from promoting your stuff. We just talk about it. How you doing, Latoy? How you doing, TS? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Instead of asking for she should be asking for helpful gas. I'm scared of gas. Right. Jasmine upset because not getting all those registry stuff like she used to get. Exactly, because this is a different day and time. I heard someone got her gas turned on. Not sure if it's true. They're that's unfortunate, because they're not allowing her to work for herself. Self-determination. Jazz can read or spell herself. No, she cannot. Jazz knows her supporters will buy her stuff, so she didn't care. Exactly, but she will care eventually. How about that? Okay, let's continue. Where did I leave off at? Did I miss anybody comments? If I did, I'm sorry. You are so right. Money, she wants things to go her, she wants what she wants. Right, right. Any money seems to go to her wants. Exactly. Never to her what? Needs, as Latoya said. The thing with her is that she never gives back. Right. She never gave back during tax time. No, she doesn't. Phil said himself that she is very cheap and needy. Yes, she is. Extremely. Okay, Jazz could get a job at HEB stocking up on the water bottles cases with all of her up arm strength. Yes, she could. Jazz birthday coming up I think around September. Chris' birthday is in a few days later. Is I don't know how they thought they was
They were
gonna
trying
get
to sabotage my race.
if this is a Virgo and she a Virgo. Shh. Woo, I don't know that was not the right thing to do. Or if he's a Libra and she's a Virgo, that's not a good thing either. But
I won't let that disturb my peace tonight, y'all. I promise y'all.
it's not about disturbing your peace. It's about doing for self. It's about you trying to figure out something better, to be better, to do a come up on yourself and not just coming up off of everybody else's backs. You know what I'm saying? How about that? How about you working toward, a goal of being better and working toward, like, hey, I can do this myself. I don't need people to constantly give stuff to me. If people want to give stuff to you, that is beautiful. But what I'm saying is, instead of begging for it, stop putting registries. Just tell people what you want. No, just do it. Just go get you a couch. Just go get you a couch. It's so easy to go get you a couch rather than asking somebody. There are layaways. You could have kept the furniture you had before, and then when you were ready to buy a new furniture, or maybe you should have took that that's tax payment to make things happen. But you didn't do that, did you? No, you did not.
I promise you, I'm not letting that disturb my peace. I'm going to look at it differently.
Only you can disturb your peace. You're disturbing our peace by lying. You're disturbing our peace by not handling your business and putting the things in that you're supposed to put in for yourself. Thank you very much.
And it's going to be ground harder. So tonight, I was going to go to bed. I'm going to make me some coffee, and I'm going to edit another vlog and get it up for tomorrow, so I ain't got to worry about it. And that's just what I'm going to do. So it is 7:25. My kids have 5 minutes. Brush your teeth now.
Okay, I guess you telling people what time something is going to make things a lot better. Okay, girl. Because she's trying to make it seem like she has her children on a schedule. She's just not. Trust me.
Legend's already asleep, but I'm about to go put him. He goes to the nice bed. I'm about to put him in his bed.
He had a bath. Apparently, he hasn't even had a bath, because if you have to go and put him in his bed, it's an indication that he's what? Not taking a bath yet.
You brush him? Yeah. Okay.
Where have you put him on the pot? You train that dog know how to use the bathroom better than all your children do.
Okay. Well, I love you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the rawness of me being raw, vulnerable with y'all, not hiding nothing.
I think you need to start hiding something. You need to hide that mustache and that beard. But anyway, y'all, I am out of here. I have to get off of here. I've been on here for an hour and 21 minutes. I am doing my best not to be on here for a long period of time. Anywho, thank you so much for coming live with me. I have to do my stuff in my household. I do appreciate you allowing you taking precious time out to just listen to me, and hopefully you will go back and look at the Outhouse Gang up in this thing. All right, y'all.